Good morning and welcome back to Snyder Smoke Shack today, guys. Today we got two 4-pound tri-tips here. We're going to do a Lazy Man's tri-tip. We're going to just take it, we're going to score it, we're going to season it up, we're going to throw it on the grill, we're going to let it sit there for about 3 hours at 225 degrees to see how it comes out. Let's get it popping. Alright guys, so the reason I'm calling this a Lazy Man's tri-tip is because I'm really not going to do anything to it. I'm not going to trim this up. It's got a nice fat cap on both of these. What I am going to do, however, I'm going to take this little flap off. We're going to true this up and get an even cook. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by putting some striations in this about, I don't know, about 1/4 to 1/2 inch deep every inch. And then we're going to rub it down with some good bullshit. Which, like I said, as soon as I get to that 100th subscriber, guys, I'm going to be sending out a beautiful box of goodies every one of you. Here in a little bit, I'm going to give you a review on a Inkbird Thermoprobe IBBQ4 that I got here on a Facebook giveaway here last week. So we're going to start off, we're going to put some really good seasoning here on here, get it pretty heavy on the fat cap side, let it make sure it gets that permeation inside that fat, which is the purpose of putting those striations in there. If you've watched my previous videos, you understand that now. So I'm going to continue here on this fat cap on this certain tri-tip here. Going to continue to go and then rub it in a little bit, and we're going to turn her over. Make sure that you push that seasoning down into those striations, guys. That way you get your maximum amount of flavor there. I'm not going to cut and do any striations on the meat side, the non-fat cap side, but we're going to give a pretty good dose of this good bullshit here. So yeah, that's looking really good there now. We're going to let her sit there, and we're going to take and put this back in the refrigerator for about 2 hours, guys. And what that's going to do, it's going to allow this meat to start taking on this flavor. You don't want to just take it and put it directly on the barbecue pit, just because, you know, it's not going to get that flavor directly into the meat. Like I said, make sure you get a good coating all around that. So now we're going to take and we're going to put this into the refrigerator, and we're going to let this sit in there for like 2 hours, guys. So once we get these out of the refrigerator, look at that. That's gorgeous. Once we get this out of the refrigerator, we're going to have our pit preheated up to 225 degrees behind me. And what I'm going to do is, if you can see, I've got myself a new addition to Snyder Smoke Shack, guys. I got this for $20, believe it or not. A Pit Boss 440 series. Nice little smoker. It's going to be great. So stay tuned and we'll get it popping. Hey, welcome back to Snyder Smoke Shack, guys. So I got the old Green Mountain Grill Daniel Boone over here going, and then I've got the Pit Boss 440 doing a burn off here. Again, yeah, I bought this for $20. Can you believe that? Almost brand new. Still even has the sticker over the LCD display on there. It's amazing. Fell off the trailer, bent up the smokestack, bent the lid for the hopper, but as a mechanic, I can fix that too. No problem. So first and foremost, I want to apologize for my absence, guys. There's been a lot of things going on here in the last 30 days. I started a new job, had some hiccups there, had some other financial hiccups, but nothing that you guys want to hear about. I just want to tell you that I'm sorry that, you know, I've been absent for the last probably 30 days. So stay tuned, and I can tell you that we're going to have better content coming out. I'm contemplating and maybe even starting a second channel. Maybe to be able to do some mechanic stuff and show you guys how to diagnose vehicles and do diagnostic and testing. So stick around, and I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for staying around for the time that you have and your patience. So we're going to finish up these two tri-tips that we got going on, and we're going to have a wonderful Thanksgiving video coming up, guys. So stick around for that one. And again, we're getting close to our 100th subscriber. So once we hit that 100th subscriber, we're going to send out a wonderful box of some good stuff. I got a Snyder Smoke Shack custom shirt for you guys. I got a jar of barbecue sauce, as well as some Snyder Smoke Shack seasonings. So stick around. Let's get to that 100th subscriber, guys. That's the most important thing right now. Let's make this 100th subscriber happen. Share, like this page, like the video, make sure you promote it out, because one of you lucky fellers are going to receive a really, really nice box of stuff. So stick around, and thanks again for your support. Alright guys, so I've had these tri-tips in the refrigerator for about 2.5 hours now, and we're just about ready to put them onto the Pit Boss here 440 series in the back here. First time using this, so this is a trial and error here. I'm going to put them in there at 225. I'm going to let them go in there for about 2.5 hours. I'm not going to look at them. I'm just going to monitor them, and I'll show you the probe that I'm about to use on these things. So let's take a look at these. They're looking great, man. Wow. So you can totally tell that the meat is actually taking that flavor of the bullshit rub. What happens is, over time, when the meat sets and it's got the seasonings on there, what happens is the salt kind of cures, and it starts pulling the moisture of the meat out. And as it's pulling the moisture of the meat out, it's infusing those flavors inside the meat. So the longer you can let this rest in the refrigerator, the better off it is. But here it is, about 3:30 in the afternoon. I want to have this done by 6 o'clock tonight, so it's dinner time. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to put these on the smoker here, and stay tuned, and I'll be right back. We'll show you the probes that we're going to use, which is a great Inkbird IBBQ4 that I got off of Facebook as I wanted. So let's do a review on that. Check this out. Throw these on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the fat side up, or I'm sorry, the fat side down this time. And the reason that I'm going to put the fat side down is because I've never used this pit, and I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know anything about it. So I put the fat cap down. What it's going to do is it's going to protect that meat from any flare-ups. So yeah, looking pretty good, guys. Welcome back to Snyder's Smoke Shack, guys. So these tri-tips have been in the Pit Boss for about 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's now 6:15 in the evening. We put them on at 3:30. So let's take a look at these. Wow, does that not look delicious, guys? Look at the steam coming off of it. They just come out of the pit. And I do want to give a shout out to Pit Boss. It's look at that. That's the fat cap side, guys, that we cut the striations on. So I want to give a shout out to Pit Boss here. I know it was $20. It was something that somebody was moving. They knocked it off the trailer, and I got it for $20. So pretty happy. This is my first cook here with it, and I'm glad to have you guys join me along with this adventure. And we got lots of big adventures and big things coming up here pretty soon, guys. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's a deer just walking right through my yard there. All right, guys, welcome back after the excitement here. We're gonna go ahead and take a shot. Let's see what these tri-tips look like inside. Yeah, that was quite exciting there, folks. I've never had an opportunity where something has come up as I was out here smoking, let alone doing a video for you guys. That was awesome, guys. Check this out. Wow. Look at that. Now that's the money shot, folks. That is gorgeous. So, like I said, guys, we just did a lazy man's tri-tip there. That looks absolutely fantastic. 140 degrees internal temperature. Another shout out that I'd like to give right here to Inkbird. Inkbird sent this out to me from a Facebook raffle that I had won off of Smoking Meat on Facebook. Check them out. A lot of good information there, guys. A lot of good folks there. They won't steer you wrong. Of course, you got to steer through a lot of the stuff that we deal with on social media posts, but don't let that steer you away. Go check them out at Smoking Meat Barbecue on Facebook. They sent this out to me to do a review, and I just want to say thank you. It's a great tool. Again, this is my first time using it, so I can't give a full in-depth review, and that's what I'm starting to see. You know, on this channel, on YouTube and everything else, that I'm watching people do the unboxing and using it right out of the box. I've seen that a million times. I'm gonna do a couple different cooks here on the pit, and then I'll give an in-depth review of what my actual ideas are and my thoughts are on that piece of equipment there. But so far, so good. Looks good. After no further ado, I'm going to go ahead and take a chunk of this tri-tip. Wow, it's tender, guys. Wow. As long as I've had the Green Mountain Grill Daniel Boone here, guys, I'll never get rid of it. But I will attest and say there's no other pellet grill that performs and gives you the results that the Green Mountain Grill does. But the simplicity of it just as well with this Pit Boss, they did a really, really good job. On this 440 series, again, this thing fell off a trailer. Still has the sticker in front of the LCD screen. It's like been used 3 times, 4 times maximum. In fact, they don't even have the legs and stuff tied together with the shelves down there. Somebody got this thing, they probably used it 3 or 4 times, just quickly threw it together. Probably went to move, knocked it off the trailer, and I saw it in a guy's yard and offered him 20 bucks for it. So that's where we are with it right now. Got 2 beautiful 5-pound or whatever they are tri-tips. They turned out great, guys. So again, I do apologize for my absence here, folks, but we're gonna make videos and we're gonna put more videos out here and there. So stay tuned, and thanks for staying with me. Keep an eye out for more videos to come. We're going to do some really good stuff for Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. You don't want to miss this. So thanks again. And again, please like and subscribe, and make sure that you share this, because as soon as we get to the 100th subscriber, I'm going to do a raffle, and I'm going to pick one of you guys to get an awesome box. It's going to have one of my Snyder Smoke Shack shirts, custom-made shirt from Kidder Creek Design here in Greenview, California. I will send you out some really good barbecue sauce, and also a box of seasonings, or a jar of seasonings as well. So that's going to be for one of the lucky ones of our 100th subscriber. So make sure you post and promote this. Share the heck out of it. Make sure you punch that like button, hit the subscribe, and we're going to make sure to hook one of you guys up. And we're going to do this further in the future too. Once we hit another 500 subscribers and 1,000 subscribers, the giveaways are going to get just better and better, guys. So again, once again, thanks for the patronage. Thank you for coming to my channel, and stick around because we got some good stuff coming.